when you do YouTube because you love to make certain kinds of content, not because of the views, not because of the money. Do it because you love to do it, no other reason.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Third Time's Charm. Bring you guys everything gaming. So I was browsing the news in gaming. You know, every other article, Division. Stumbled upon another article that was not the Division. It's titled Sony Possibly Developing More Powerful PlayStation 4. According to sources close to the press outlet Kotaku, Sony is currently working on the release of a PlayStation 4 with better graphics and overall resolution. According to the outlet's piece, Sony would include an upgraded graphics processing unit, also known as GPU, in order to support 4K resolutions for video games, and to also provide more processing power, with the additional intent to enhance the titles being supported by PlayStation VR, which is set to release later this year in October. When Kotaku asked Sony about the possibility of a new PS4 with increased power, a spokesperson for the Japan-based tech firm offered no clear answer, saying, "We can't comment on rumors or speculation." With that in mind, no one knows if the development of what is unofficially being called quote-unquote PS4.5 or PS4.5 and quote-unquote PS4K I like that one. That one's sweet. Guys, did you get the new PS4K? That sounds pretty cool, actually. Will be a hardware upgrade that will be added onto the original PlayStation 4, or if it is to be set a completely fresh device in and of itself that would precede the PlayStation 5. So they don't know if it's going to be kind of like, it's a PS4 a little bit better, or if it's actually going to be technically its own console. Now, as it happens, none of the people with whom the press outlets discussed the issue could even offer a speculative price or release window. Now, guys, should a more powerful PS4 with the aforementioned specs come to fruition, it would not only mean that the system's visuals would look better for titles already on the market, but also the console could then be able to hold its own against PC graphics. Now, taking that into consideration, a better GPU for the PS4 could give PlayStation VR the edge against competition such as the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive, which both work with the might of PCs. Now, Microsoft's Phil Spencer hinted at the future of Xbox, teasing that an updated version of the Xbox One could be on the way. But since there's really no concrete evidence of either console upgrade happening anytime soon, we really just have to wait for confirmation from both companies. Now, reading through this, my initial reactions to this article, I'm so happy now I have a very competitive PC that I can actually play good titles, like not good titles should I say, but newer titles. That's what I want to know, because there's a lot of old games that are good too, guys. But newer, or some of the newest titles, we're talking SSD 980 Ti graphics card. I think it's an 8-core. I was playing games the other day on Steam the last few days. Been having so much fun with my PC, and as I was playing my PC, I was thinking, man, I don't know when I'll go to my Xbox One again. It really gives you a good hindsight now that I've had this personal experience with a really good PC of how far behind our consoles are. You know, the whole frame rate debate, 780, 720, 777, whatever it is. To me, it wasn't a huge deal, and it's really not a huge deal still, but it opens my eyes up a little bit more to think, wow, our consoles, if you think about it, our consoles are further behind than like 4K televisions are, or 4K in general. Our consoles can't even run, for most games, a constant 1080p, let alone a 60 FPS. That's just unheard of on consoles. And I don't know if they'll even get it right the next time. If they don't get it right the next time, I'm going to have a lot of fun on my PC, hopefully, for many years to come. I am going to be gaming on my PC probably after this video, or after I'm done recording this audio. Also on the point, if you haven't seen my unboxing on my PC specs, I'll link the video at the end of this video, or in the description, or both. I'm glad that they're upgrading and improving and growing your console is always a good thing, getting better, but I just don't understand how this couldn't have been possible before. I feel like our consoles, when the next generation comes out, and I just feel like the Xbox One and the PS4 are going to be kind of like this in-between area. The hardware is already getting behind, and I don't know. I'm not trying to be pessimistic here and ungrateful, but when you get a PC, you know, especially a really good PC that can play, you know, almost anything. And I know, you know, consoles can't. They're made for convenience. Your console that you have sitting in front of you, the one that's sitting in front of me, is for convenience. You don't want to have to. People who buy consoles like me, I've bought consoles. It's convenient. Now it's getting less convenient because you have to download the freaking game. Or if you go back to the PS3 and the 360, you put your game in, you turn your system on, put your game in, and you're playing within minutes. You don't have to worry about crashing really as much like the PC has. You know, it's straightforward. But I have recently, after getting this PC, yesterday I watched, even though it's older, from 2012, the Borderlands. They did like a comparison between PC and console, and the amount of like particle effects, all these sort of things. The detail was it was superior, and it made me think, wow, looking at the console gameplay compared to the PC gameplay back then, this was, you know, 2012, 3 or 4 years ago, it still looks better. You know, I'm not saying to put a 980 Ti or a 970 or 960 or whatever in your consoles, because, you know, if you upgrade it so much like a PC, it's going to be $700 or $800 or $600 or whatever it is. It's going to have that PS3 quote unquote price tag. And for all of you who don't get that, PS3 when initially launched, it was $600. Yes. I mean, if they do it, good for them. I'm glad they're advancing, but I feel like consoles will always be a step behind PCs. You know, I'm okay with that. I just hope it's not too far behind. Sooner or later, it's just not going to be worth it if they're not going to make the jump. I hope that made sense. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but thank you guys. You know, what do you think about the possibility of an upgraded PS4 coming to pass? Is this the prospect of a stronger GPU in the PS4 for enhanced graphics and, like I said, a 4K resolution? Is 4K enticing to you? I don't have to have perfect, beautiful, stellar graphics or smoothness or resolution or whatever. 4K is not the biggest thing in the world for me. I don't know if it ever will be. I'm perfectly happy with 1080p 60 FPS for the rest of my life. I really am. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know what to do. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked and you don't like crumpets, you can dislike it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm 30 times the charm. Bring you guys everything gaming. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later. ... Mount Ebbet 2001X, insert number here.
I don't know if somebody like kind of opened it and cut it, but there's some white paint and dust. So we've got here, assembled in USA with passion. Thanks, heart. CyberPowerPC. I'm wearing my body cam right now. I didn't know if I was gonna do this with the body cam or the